Hi, this is Steve and welcome to my blog. A bit on the horns of a dilemma here, to be honest. I used to make these videos regular, and that's when I used to do rev shares, and still dabble in rev shares. I still dabble in MPA, my paying ads, and it does okay. It comes and goes for its own funny little way. But would I recommend anybody to put any money in this? I'm not sure if I would, to be frankly honest. Let's concentrate whilst I do this as I'm chuff it all up like I usually do. Get out of the way. They do come and go. I mean, most of them, most of the others have gone down. The people that I follow, they've gone on to other ones. But I must admit, MPA, I've gone through the good times and the bad times. They have some problems with processing, and they have some problems with paying out and all that, and they have a hell of a lot of problems with people muscling in on their action to try and hack the way in to steal money and this sort of thing. Even in this day and age, you can't believe the idiots are stupid enough to do it, but they do. But it does keep going. I will say that. Not what I recommend. No, because I mean, I think it's nearly 2 years now. They're having a big anniversary dinner in Singapore, I think, or Kuala Lumpur. I can't remember now. To market, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would recommend it really as a way of making money. It is a big gamble, and see where I am now. Yeah, 140. I let it all drop off and build it back up again, and I make an average of about $15, $18 a day out of this. It pays reasonably well. Earnings history. Let's have a look. You see exactly how much. The trick is when all your shares mature, they all drop off like here. Oh, I'm not going to show it now. Put the whole thing up. When your shares mature, they drop off, and this is when people get fed up with it because they're just buying back. So you're just buying back your own shares, just buying back the same shares every day. So the best thing to do is let it run down to nothing, and then have a huge power blitz, which I did here. And I kept the money separately in Solid Trust Pay in the bank account, and then just poured it all back in. But you know, I'll be a fool to say that how long will it last? Nobody really knows. Some of the guys that I follow, they're honest enough to say you've got to keep so many different irons in the fire to keep it all going. And I don't know. I don't think it's that wonderful a way of doing stuff. I really don't. Let's get rid of some of these others. Mainly doing this because I'm looking at some of my old videos, which were awful. This one I just got rid of, the very one I just wanted to keep. Oh, God help me. Whether I should wipe them all, or just make them accessible to me, because I mean that video diaries, really, it's just my video diary. I used to do this. Here they all go, look. And I used to do this for marketing on Facebook, which is the only way you make money, is spamming people on Facebook. That's the only way you'll ever do it. And you can see the views that I got from some of these awful things, awful embarrassing things, but I suppose everyone's got to start somewhere. And some of the last ones, I mean, if some of them I dropped, I must admit, but some of them they got quite a few. I mean, it got 300 or 400 views, some of them. But as you can see, Traffic Monsoon, well, he's going to have the final ruling soon on from the SEC in America, in Atlantic City, no, not Atlantic City, oh, I've forgotten the name of the place now. And he'll be facing criminal charges. So that's the sort of thing you're up against. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I would recommend it really as any of them. But what I am into is the wonderful Etoro. Social trading is quite a big deal at the moment. There's Zulu Trader, there's 2 or 3 others, but they've been going a lot longer than eToro. And some of them are a bit bigger, but I'd done a search on them, and I think eToro is one of the biggest, and it's certainly one I trust. I've had some bad luck just lately. I've had some lost some money with a stupid thing and all about leverage. So I can say this is the sort of thing you're up against. This is the sort of problems that you're going to have. I was making slowly money in this, but cut a long story short, the leverage level, see if I can get that up without messing it all up and making it so complicated nobody understands it. I'm not an expert in this by a long chalk, long chalk, and I don't know. I think it'd be another year or so before. But the leverage is 25%. So I can get the yen one up. 25 is as much as you want to go to, and as you can see, I've got a long way to wait for some of these to come round. But some of them I took a gamble on the euro pound. I took a gamble. Oh, shouldn't have done that. 50% leverage, which is a big mistake. I know some people have put 100% leverage on it, but that is a really big gamble. You don't want to be doing that. 50% you don't want to be doing. 25 is as much as you want to go for. 10's a bit too low. See, some of these, and these are professionals, and they very rarely go to more than 10%. The wonderful Ethereum, a bit like Bitcoin, that's only just put money in it, and it's earning already. But 25% is because that way you can ride the crest of that for a long while. I'm going to do a separate video on my understanding of forex trading. Trading generally, I only really do forex. Okay, I am not an expert in it. This is just stuff for me. It's not advice, or certainly don't take my advice. And don't try and follow my bad example. But this is the future. This is the only way you'll make any money. You won't make any money out of these. I mean, I'm making money now, but in a year's time, this could be gone. And that could be the end of that. So you don't really want to do that. What else can I say about it? Well, it's a bit of a dilemma really, whether you should carry on making videos, putting videos up, and about what you should and shouldn't do online. It's just an ego thing really, like seeing, do you want to see your own face there? There's a lot of people I follow on YouTube as a whole, and they seem to do quite well. Some of the people that do advice things that I do, things that I follow. See if it comes up. Yeah. There's a guy, Stuart. Followed him, like I think he's been in 2 or 3 MPA treatments. He's been in a lot of, but I'm not going to go. And of course, Jamie Myers. I'm not sure where his channel is, but there's quite big time, and you know, and I'm never going to find it. And it really is an ego thing. Do I want to keep making these just as a hobby for ego? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other things I'm involved in. I like writing novels and things like that, but I'm not sure if I want to be making videos about it. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I make these just to put them out, just to say, keep my hand in, keep things going. So, and I think you've got to make an effort. You've got to keep going with it. So, anyway, I'll put it out there anyway. That's the way it is, and I'll see you in the future.